Hey guys, it is November 18th. It's a Wednesday, and this is Kyle or Vulcan Wolverine. I just wanted to make a short video. It's very important. One of my commenters, her YouTube handle, I know it's not a real name, is Fawn. She sent a great link over the comments, and it's a link to a letter that will go to your local representatives, your state representatives, and the president. It like sends you to a letter. You can edit that small letter, and then put your name and your address to send to your representatives for your state and your local representatives and the president. A very important link. It's in one of my videos, but I went ahead and I put the link at the top of my page. I guess I won't read it. Just go to the top of my page, and it's in my comments. It's very important that every target individual do this. We start sending in those letters because it's going to the president and it's going to all of our state representatives. Thank you, Fawn, for doing that. I've sent in one. I'm gonna try and send in another one with my same information. But every target individual, click that link and send that letter in. Tell any target individuals you know about it. And let me see if I can get in and give the link out. It's at the top of my page, so I put it at the top of my page. You can just click on it and just follow the instructions. We need to start sending in stuff like that, and it's really great. Thank you, Fawn. That is so awesome. That's how we're gonna have to fight this thing. People getting good information like that and sending out things that we can, send up the ladder, and then, using, our channels, especially if you have a channel, post that to your comments to fill out that link. It's great. I went to it and I edited the letter, and then I got to, it shows who you're sending it to in your state representatives. So I see nothing wrong with it. I see it as a very great thing to do. So if you have a channel, please copy that link at the top of my page, put it on the top of your channel, so everybody who comes to your channel can start filling out that thing, because I see that it's like 1,000, maybe 1,100 people have done that so far. There's probably other protests. There's probably other letters that can be sent in that people are sending in, but let's do as many as we can and just keep on sending them to Congress, keep on sending them to our representatives in our state, and they're going straight to the president too. So the president's email is being flooded with these things about us being hit with these directed energy weapons. So it cannot be bad, it can only be good. And we have to resist this. We have to keep fighting. And I see all y'all in the comments y'all leave, and just I see warriors out there. I heard one older target individual. He was a whistleblower, and he said something like, that the stalkers were the warriors, and that we were soft. We were soft, and we weren't warriors, so we were easily picked off. And I have to disagree with him completely on that. Here, let's see. Okay, so it's https://www.govharasstongres.com. So it's govharass.rallycongress.com. But the full link to the letter where you can go ahead and you enter your zip code, and once you enter your zip code, then you enter your information, your name and stuff like that, and it'll be put on the letter, and then you send that letter through this website. I see that it can only be good because it's attached to govharass.com. So please, people with channels, please put that link on the top of your page so that people can start sending this in to Congress. This is the way to do it. This is the way we fight. We protest. We send in letters. We get information out to each other. This is great. Thank you, Fawn. That's awesome. Just thank you. Keep on putting information out, like everybody with channels and everybody. And if you don't like want to speak out, or like I don't know, this is a great way to speak out. If you have a job and you don't want to make videos and that sort of thing, doing this kind of a letter and then sending it to all your state congressmen, your local. I think it's pretty much, let me see. It's to your local congressmen, your state representatives, and I think your state senators maybe, but then it's also to the president. So this is a great thing, and I know there's a lot of other stuff out there, so just like this, but this is one that one of my commenters sent to me, and so go ahead and fill one of those letters out. You just got to go in and edit it because it's kind of pre-made, so edit it to where it's matches you, and then send it in. We got to fight this thing. We got to resist. So keep resisting. Like this is something like I've seen so many new target individuals. I've seen this program, and like it's bulking up, and that doesn't mean that it's staying. That means that it's becoming a big retarded monster, and it's about to just fall on its face. So the quicker that we put out information and fight it, the quicker it's going to have an ending to it, and it will end. Like me and another target individual friend, we're talking last night, and it's like we know it's going to end. It's just when. So we've got to quicken it. We've got to quicken this thing so it ends quicker. So we get the technology out of these people's hands, into the right hands, into the public, so the public is aware, and this stuff can't be used on society in secret. Because if it does stay secret, it can be used on a lot more people. It's coming to everybody anyway. So the time to be embarrassed about this, there's no point, because it's going to come to everybody anyway. So, all right. I just want to put out that video. This is an important video because this can create a lot of change. If we make our congressmen aware. If we keep bombarding the president, these victims that is happening to us, target individuals, keep letting the president know what's going on. He'll have to address it if there's enough information built up and enough information spread. All right, guys, keep on trucking. I'm keeping on going. My targeting is pretty strong, but it is what it is. You don't do anything, you get targeted and they get more murderous. You speak out, you get targeted harder and they get more murderous. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't once you get put on this list and you have a bunch of people building up around you, because the point is not to catch and hurt a dangerous person or whatever. It's to make you look dangerous. It's to make you look crazy. It is a false flag by nature, but it's worse than that because it's also murdering the victim, not just trying to make them look bad. All right, guys, I'll go ahead and end this one. God bless all of you. Thank you, Fawn, for that link. I'm going to try and spread it and disseminate it. Take the ball and run with it. I know you are too. If anybody else has links like that, letters that we can send, please, leave them in my comments and I'll post them on the page. I'll check them out first because I want to make sure it's not something that's, I don't know. I'm not so trusting of everything, and things where we're given our information and we're targeted individuals, I'm very wary. But this looks legit. It looks like people who are trying to help us. It looks like targeted individuals themselves putting this stuff out. So I trust this one, and I've gone ahead and filled it out and checked it out. All right, guys, I love y'all. Keep on trucking. Stay safe. I hope y'all are comfortable and not hurting too bad. Please leave comments on my channel. Please send me emails. don't leave your phone number in the comments. I wouldn't do that. I would, if you want me to call you, please send me an email, and then you can leave your phone number there or talk to me, and I can give you my phone number over email. But I wouldn't just leave it in the comments. Some people do. I think they're at such a point, they're like, I don't care. No, I can't get anybody, so I'm going to leave my phone number. But I wouldn't do that because, stalkers do look at my channel. That's a definite. And so you don't want to put any information on it. You want to email me, and then I can call you or something like that. You want to, I don't know what to say about that, because I know, you can get some targeted individuals calling you if you do leave a comment with your number, but it's not safe, because you're going to have stalkers that look at my channel, and they can see your numbers. So that's not a good thing for anybody. But all right, guys, I'm going to, I'm working for a charity right now, which my stalkers actually, try and sabotage some stuff. The charity I work for, it's crazy, because the only things that I do are like defensive and good and trying to help people, and they hate me more for that, and they think I'm more dangerous for that because I'm not, going out of my mind and doing crazy stuff. That's the logic of the gang stalkers. So the better you are, probably the more they're going to want to, hurt you, which, just shows how much of a failure this program is. It's a failure. It was a failure out of the gate. Experimenting on American citizens, false flagging them, is a failure. It's evil. We got to take our lives back. Like, people in every country and around the world, we have to take our lives back. It doesn't matter at this point. There's so much deception. There are some men who, I guess, they think the more evil they do, it's going to turn out to be this great thing that controls society, and everybody will be safe. The more evil they do, the more innocents they kill or whatever. It's lunacy. It's lunacy that's taking over. There's philosophies that are complete lunacy. And it's just like, I think, to try and understand it is folly. Like, I try and understand my stalkers, why they're doing it, what they could possibly think could come out of this, besides, like, I guess them getting money or testing these weapons, because they're being tested in war anyway. Like, these directed energy weapons are being tested in the battlefield in the Middle East and at wherever we're at war. They're being tested there, but they're also being tested on citizens sleeping in their homes. So it doesn't make any sense. Like, you're not going to make sense out of your stalkers. Like, I've banged my head up against that wall, and it's a good part of my nature. It's not it's actually a detriment when I'm trying to figure out my gang stalkers, because that's a wall that you don't want to bang your head up against. But in other things, like working to end this, banging my head up against a wall, that's a good part of my nature, so don't kick yourself if you are one of those people who you're like, I'm going to think about this and try until I succeed, even if you're failing. Because that's what we're going to have to do here. It may be a long road, but let's quicken it. Let's get it fast, because this is ending. It's just when it's going to end. When the weapons are going to be taken from their hands. When the government's going to come out and say, oh, this happened. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, so we need to make it quick. You make it as quick as possible. A lot of people are hurting. They're being hurt in their homes. And I'll just leave it at that. All right, guys. God bless you, and I will see you on the next one. Please fill out that form. Please send it to your local congressman and the president. This will go a long way, into getting awareness to the right people. And allowing the good people and agencies to have power to stop this, to start sending complaints in and start, giving their own resistance. So resist, and I will see you on the next one, guys.